Hello, this is going to be a short rant on why heavy intercessors are not a damage piece. Every so often, I see people taking them as such, and they're really not. So I'm going to compare them against intercessors, which nobody thinks is a damage piece. So let's start with the basics. Heavy intercessors, 10 shots, strength 5, AP1, damage 2. Intercessors, 20 shots, strength 4, AP1, damage 1. So half as much damage, but double the number of shots. That's the same. The only difference is strength 5 versus strength 4, which only helps you when you're facing toughness 4, toughness 5, toughness 8, or toughness 9. That's it. And that's not that big a difference. And on the other hand, if you're fighting one wound models, you get twice as much firepower with the intercessors. So that's a wash. So what else do the heavy intercessors get? Well, one of them has a heavy bolter. Well, one of the intercessors has a grenade launcher, so that pretty much balances out. And now let's look at their melee. Both of them have crummy melee, but the intercessors have an extra power fist or thunderhammer. And all in all, that just means that the intercessors probably outclass the heavy intercessors for damage, and the heavy intercessors cost 20 extra points. So you're getting about the same damage output for an extra 20 points. That's why the heavy intercessors are definitely not a damage piece. They're 20% less efficient than intercessors because they cost 20% more. What are you paying? Why are you taking heavy intercessors? Well, they do serve a purpose, but their purpose is not their damage output. Their purpose is to sit on an objective and be difficult to remove. You want to force your opponent to, if your opponent wants to take that objective, they need to come and pry it out of the heavy intercessor's cold dead hands, and that will take effort. They either need to dedicate a serious melee piece or a serious shooting piece. And I've done the math on typically a Vindicator shooting at heavy intercessors will not put them down if they're in cover. And that means you can really force your opponent to come forward and set themselves up to be hit back. That's what you're taking heavy intercessors for. Honestly, I probably wouldn't even shoot their guns most of the time because of the hidden rule. I derive more benefit from forcing an opponent forward than from shooting these guys. So yeah, heavy intercessors. You're taking them for the toughness and the wounds. Don't take them for damage.